Welcome students, here I am Dr. Amjad Ali. In this video we will learn about the coefficient of determination of multiple regression or OLS. Dear students, the definition and interpretation of multiple regression coefficient of determination and simple regression coefficient of determination is somehow same, only formulation and notations are different, which will be discussed here in detail. Okay, before discussing the coefficient of determination, let's discuss about the types of variation in regression line. Okay, the variability among the values of the dependent variable y called the total variation, and it is given by summation y minus y bar square. So this means here that the total variation in y. Okay, there are two main parts of total variation. This is the total variation. There are two main parts of the total variation. The first one is which is explained by the regression line, summation y hat minus y bar whole square. This is our explained variation, which is explained by our independent variables. The second one, which is unexplained variation, which is our regression line fails to explain, that is summation y minus y hat square. So the total variation is equal to unexplained variation plus explained variation. You can call it total variation is equal to unexplained variation plus explained variation. So let's see, this is in graphical form. Thus we have two independent variable because we are discussing the multiple linear regression case. So we have two independent variable x1 and x2 and one dependent variable. So here we have the mean value of y bar, and here we have the mean value of our explanatory variable or our independent variable. So our estimated regression line passes through the mean value of dependent variable and mean value of independent variable. So this is our estimated regression line. Our estimated regression line is equal to a plus b1 x1 plus b2 x2. So this is our estimated regression line. So this is our total variation. Here we have independent variable x1 and x2 and dependent variable y. So this is our total variation. So total variation yi minus y bar. So here see summation y minus y bar square. So this is our total variation. This part below the estimated regression line is normally known as explained variation y hat minus y bar. So under the estimated regression line we have explained variation, and above the estimated regression line we have unexplained variation, which is not explained by x1 and x2 because we have here two independent variables. So that's why this is our unexplained variation, which is not explained by our this estimated regression line. Okay, now discuss about the coefficient of determination. The coefficient of determination measures the proportion of variability in the values of the dependent variable explained by its linear relationship with independent variable x1 and x2. So coefficient of determination explain that part of variability or variation which is explained by our independent variable or explanatory variable. Okay, the coefficient of determination is also defined as the ratio of the explained variation in the total variation. Okay, we use the symbol chi-square or phi square y12, or you can write it without this, so no matter, for the population parameter, and for the sample case you have to write it r square. r square y12. So for the multiple regression line we have r square y12. Okay, let's discuss the formula for the coefficient of determination. Let we have two independent variable x1 and x2. We have estimated regression line y hat is equal to a plus b1 x1 plus b2 x2. With the help of x1 and x2, with the help of this estimated regression line, we can find our coefficient of determination. You can call it r square. So the coefficient of determination formula is equal to r square y12 is equal to explained variation divided by total variation. So our explained variation is equal to summation y hat minus y bar square. Our total variation is equal to summation y minus y bar square. So there is an alternative method for calculating the coefficient of determination, because we cannot directly sometime find the value of y hat minus y bar or summation y minus y bar square. So this is our alternative method for calculating the coefficient of determination. R square y12 is equal to summation a summation y plus b1 summation x1y plus b2 summation x2y minus summation y square divided by n, or summation y square minus summation y square divided by n. So when you have these values, you can directly calculate the coefficient of determination. So let's discuss the interpretation of the coefficient of determination. When all of the observed values fall on the regression line, so keep it in mind, when our observed or estimated regression line are equal to each other, then y is equal to y hat, and our explained variation, our total variation is equal to our explained variation. This is our total variation and this is our explained variation. So in this case our r square is equal to 1. So keep it in mind, when our explained variation or observed variation is equal to each other, total variation is equal to explained variation. When we have observed value of y and estimated value of y is equal to each other, then our r square is equal to 1. So this means 100% variation in our dependent variable is explained by our explanatory or our independent variable. Okay, when our observed values such as y hat is equal to y bar, then y hat minus y bar our explained variation is equal to 0. So keep it in mind, when our estimated regression line is equal to our mean value, then our explained variation is equal to 0. Hence r square is equal to 0. So this means our independent variables are unable to explain any variability in our dependent variable. Okay, this means that our r square value lies between 0 and 1. So keep it in mind, between 0 and 1. When we have 100% variation explained by our independent variable, then r square is equal to 1, and when our explanatory variable is unable to explain any variation in our dependent variable, then our r square is equal to 0. So this means that our r square lies between 0 and 1. Okay, r square 1 signifies that 100% of the variability in the dependent variable is associated with the regression equations. So this means that 100% variation is explained by our independent variable. So r square 0 means that none of the variability is in the dependent variable is explained by our independent variable. Okay, Here we have a simple interpretation here. A value of r square is equal to 0.95 indicates that 95% of the variability in the y is explained by its linear relationship with the independent variable x1 and x2, and only 5% variation is due to chances or other factors which are not part of the model. So as much higher the value of r square, so as much variability is explained by our independent variables. Okay, let's see the empirical example for the r square, or you can call it a coefficient of determination. Okay, compute the coefficient of determination here. So compute the coefficient of determination. We have summation y square n alpha value, summation x1 y, summation x2 y, beta 1 value and beta 2 value. And we have the formula for the r square, for the multiple regression. R square is equal to explained variation divided by total variation, and we have here explained variation divided by total variation. Summation y hat minus y bar square divided by summation y minus y bar square. So the simple formula for the r square is equal to a summation y plus b1 summation xy1 x1y plus b2 summation x2y minus summation y whole square divided by n, summation y square minus summation y whole square divided by n. So let's put these values into this formula. We get this, and after solving these multiplication and division and addition, we get the r square is equal to 0.5. This means that 55% of the variability in y is explained by its linear relationship of independent variable x1 and x2. So I hope you understand the coefficient of determination of multiple linear regression. Okay, see you with another video. Ciao.